I'm surprisingly not cold. And I'm always cold here.
I think he turned the air up again.
72.
What is fuck?
Mark, put the air down to 55, please, for everybody.
Oh, fuck.
Down to 55.
No, just put 70. I'm exaggerating.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I don't want to fucking freeze the unit.
It's like I don't
down.
want to work out tomorrow. This
Down.
whole week I haven't
There.
been feeling it. I need to get back on it.
All
But
right.
like I need the morale to go up again.
Why'd you get out of it?
To do what?
I just haven't been feeling like working
Oh,
out
my
lately.
Lord.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Go.
don't know.
You know how there's like corks? Then there's this.
That sucks.
This bottle, like the cork it comes with, needs a combination lock.
It does.
Like it's that bad. I almost want to put a wine cork in it and call it a day.
You should.
I am.
Or not even a wine cork, just like one of those stoppers.
Ooh, it's like syrup. Awesome.
Oh shit. So,
Babe. Some syrup for you.
we're we recording? We're live.
Yeah, we are.
Are we live?
You bitch
I just want to
ass
say,
motherfuckers.
you can go ahead, Michelle.
Mark likes to eat pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
that would have been an insult maybe like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
I can't believe that was ever an insult.
Times have changed.
Yo, for a man to admit that he eats pussy out in the open, it was kind of like not too long ago with eating ass.
That it reminds me of this episode of what's the show that I've been
Hold
watching?
on, I have my own disclaimer for this episode. I've been on an Adderall binge since Monday.
How many milligrams?
I've been taking probably like
All
30
of
to
them.
40 per day.
So they're 20 a piece. So
About.
two a day. God damn.
No, not really. It's probably like 30.
You can run 2 a day. I figured that out. You can run 2 a days because they have a like a one pill that's the equivalent of 2 for the whole ride.
Yeah, I'm just like information overload this whole week.
Bruh.
So if my words are difficult to come out,
His brain.
No, because you'll be
this right now is
listen.
making it difficult.
That's the
Big
moment that like
brain.
everything's clear. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
the formula of 0.72. I got this.
Pythagorean's theorem. A squared plus B
It's-
squared
Am I
equals C
Albert
squared?
Einstein all of a sudden?
It's literally he'll walk in and be like, oh, the measurements of that wall, 32 inches. Oh, you're like, what?
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper? In that one
People,
movie?
ladies, gentlemen.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Número
Cheers.
3.
Mammals.
Episodio número 3. Mi amor. No,
Lucy.
So fucking smooth. Woo!
Goddamn. Kind of sucks because I can't hear you. I'm like the last one I was hearing both of you. I was like, ooh.
Really?
Oh, damn.
But I can see the levels, so we're good.
Okay.
Are the levels?
Yeah, shit's spiking over here. So no, she.
Everything checks out.
Yeah, no.
We
If you're,
peeking, we not
like,
tweaking.
The distance, you don't have. If you're like this, you gonna blow the shit out of my ears. Or like it sounds like smooth jazz, that type of shit.
You
But if
should-
you're in this range around here, you're good.
Should have been a radio man.
Yeah. Am I? Hey.
Radios were the original podcasts.
And so people hate. Like
Yeah.
I hate commercials that much that like.
Oh, yo, 100%.
No, until it costs to be on air. Literally.
Yeah. Like this right now, what we're doing. I'm sure back in the day, it was like, that's illegal. Like they,
Yeah.
the commission had to come in. And,
Oh, I
you know,
see.
do their
Illegal
thing.
broadcasting. Now you have the luxury of doing it
Now
from
it's
your hand.
now it's literally
No.
$100. It's probably the most expensive thing, but that comes with the software already.
Yeah.
iMovie, GarageBand.
Right,
Nice.
and all that stuff.
This is $50, and then
So professional.
and then a free hosting, like,
Platform.
or different
Yeah.
platforms that you either pay for or whatever that distribute your stuff to 10 different DSPs.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's
like-
cool.
Imagine that distribution like that.
That's
If
awesome.
only Instagram worked like that.
It does, but we're just meaningless
Fucking
because
magic.
we're not hot, my friend.
Yeah.
We are hot.
Yeah,
In
but
our
I don't
circle.
have a fake ass and like a 32C like bra size. And
That's not even that
I'm
big,
not
baby.
flaunting it on Instagram.
I got 32 A's though.
Ah.
Uppercase or lowercase?
Lowercase.
Maybe you have none. You need like a training bra, baby.
You kidding me? I need those.
You know what? You know what I find hilarious? Men who have like I guess pectoral muscles.
Yeah.
I call them breasts, but and then they have like the largest nipple I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Ooh, like pepperoni
Yeah.
nipples.
No, but they're like, and then they're skinny, So it's not even like because I've seen like bigger dudes that have like the nipples. Be like, yeah, you're a bigger dude. You got titties.
It's
But like the
unfortunate.
skinny dude with
Yeah.
with like you're like yo.
Yeah,
I
feel
think
like-
there's some weird
Holy
connection
shit.
between those people. It's like, oh, like I'm just a fat kid trapped inside a skinny person's body. Like, is that the evidence?
Okay, what's like an absolutely like something that like physically that maybe like isn't a big deal, but like you just would not be able.
We're gonna
to
try
look
your
past.
we're gonna try what you said. What you told me to do the last time. Stop saying like.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right.
Okay.
You should just have a.
I was like,
No. I'll edit it. It'll be a beep, but just for the
hold on.
likes.
I got it.
oh
I
no.
got it. I got
Can
it.
you imagine that? You listen to this podcast and like, yo, that girl curses a lot. We're like, no, it's just for the likes.
just likes.
That's it.
Michelle from Ghouls.
Okay.
It's literally like, yeah, but beep and beep and beep and
but beep, and beep. But beep, and beep.
They're like, the FCC will never clear this. no, that's too long.
That's too long. Okay,
Go ahead.
the question is, or the topic I'm putting out in the open to be discussed is, what is something from, I don't know.
Moles.
Okay, yeah, like something that you just cannot look
Moles.
past. Like if a person, okay,
On a person?
but like big ones, cause like technically this is a mole.
Angel kisses, no. Big, weird moles
Okay.
are disgusting.
Like
This is a mole.
especially when it has a hair.
Yeah, but that. You could have told me I was
It's
a
a
pimple.
mole, but
Where?
it's like the one that's here.
Babe,
It
that's not a
literally
mole.
just looks like a scar.
Yeah, it looks like a pimple that you aggressively hit when you were
Nah,
younger,
it's like
Babe, it's not
and then
a
it just.
I may even point at the right side of my face.
Maybe
I
not.
mean, it's the only mark, Chicho. There's no other
Yeah, probably.
mole-like thing.
Yeah, I mean, at least I always grew
Dude,
up
it's almost
thinking
the
like,
same color of your skin.
Yeah.
It's not a mole. I mean, those big, hairy, brown things.
Unless
don't know.
you got it
I feel like-
removed.
nah.
Alright, so
Okay,
then it's not a mole.
I got all. I actually have a lot of freckles, and
Look.
I got them all removed.
I will tell you this because I've had that with. Bless you.
My sister
Oh.
actually still has freckles.
That's
I'll tell you
cute.
this: if
Freckles are in.
that kind of I guess scar or cicatriz, if you're Spanish,
Yeah.
it's probably from like a huge pimple, and you try to hit because I've had like on my back I have some of
Yeah.
those like that just stayed like that
My
after years.
my dad has had the same back pimple for like 40 fucking years.
Is it like his friend?
At this point, yeah, it's an extension of him. And we've
It's like a
tried to
third eye.
pop it multiple times, and at this point, like it's just the fucking, I don't know what's the pus has just like hardened. It's disgusting. That's an absolutely
Cemented into his back now.
not. Pretty much.
Dope.
Barbie's gonna take a flight out to Colombia like tomorrow.
Like fucking pop that shit. No, he literally needs an incision or something. Incision.
Yeah. Or just someone with like a clean, like maybe just alcohol, and then
Suction.
hydrogen peroxide and go.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You get
Yeah.
someone sitting there with like a needle and just like,
I don't fucking know.
all right,
dude.
5 minutes, we're gonna stick this halfway into your back. So
He needs surgery.
you
or
won't feel
something.
it. You won't
Slow-
feel it. You'll just
slow. That's
Little
like
pinch.
the slow intro to the slow intro into anybody like those reels you see in films of people doing
Yeah.
heroin. They're like, it's just a needle.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like Train Spotting, like of him just sitting in the room,
bro.
like.
Dude, that is one movie I can't get through, bro.
Why?
Really?
It's tough.
Have you seen both?
I've seen.
I haven't seen the second.
No, the first one I've tried to see because
I think it's
a good friend of ours
really
recommended
good.
it, and I
I
looked. I
love
was
that
like, bro,
movie.
It's
nah.
great.
I love
I
that
know
movie.
it is, but I just.
But I
the
understand
I
needle,
recommend
like-
watch the second one first,
Right.
and then that'll, I guess, build you up and excite you to want to see the first one.
For me, Clockwork Orange is one that I can't get past. A Clockwork Orange. You for sure like know about it. but
Maybe.
You for
Like
sure
scenes, maybe, but
Yeah, I like scenes, but it's just like a violent movie. I'm like, I can't get one.
nah, bro. But like shit like that. Well, there's
I'll try.
if we want to talk about the ultimate movie scene that to this day, like it flips my stomach,
Yeah.
is the
American.
one. Huh?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna do what you did last episode. Let me
Yeah,
finish.
yeah.
Sorry.
You never let me finish. The scene with Joe Pesci and his brother in Casino when they're beating the shit out of Joe Pesci's brother with 2 bats,
I haven't
Oh,
seen that movie.
bro, and he's alive. After getting still, you can see the dust coming out of his mouth because he's not moving, but he's
Yeah.
alive.
Oh my
And
god.
they've spent hours going at him with a bat, and they force Joe Pesci to watch it, bro.
That's insane.
Bro,
Have you
crazy.
guys
that
seen
guy's like very very fucked up scene, but that guy, the director's a genius.
yeah.
Who directed that movie?
I think I want to say that's Scorsese.
That's cool. I haven't seen that one.
But wait, back to
Could be
your
wrong.
original question. What are
yeah.
immediate turnoffs? Like you said, moles.
Physical, yeah.
Yeah,
Something
like
physical.
physical
A person can't really.
attributes.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, let me think.
I'm shallow when it comes to that shit. I can't really join in on this topic.
No, you're the perfect person to
Yeah. it is.
join.
I mean,
Because I'm shallow.
sorry.
Yeah, because you just will have because right now I can't think of anything. I mean, the fucking weird thumb that we talked about last
Yo.
time as well. That I
Yeah.
can think
I
of.
was gonna say light that limousine up, but you can get one from the
Like
I'll
that
just-
limousine up.
just
Like a
top heavy,
chode.
son.
Sorry.
Get the torch if you want.
Like a little.
Nah,
That way you're not
trying
wasting
to,
your gas,
bro.
massage the
Like
paper
dick.
down.
You heard? Get the torch. That way you're not wasting
What?
your gas.
I heard dick.
I
And
said, like
Get
a
the
little,
dick
a
so you don't waste your
like,
gas. All right.
Little tiny dick.
little tiny peculiar
Uh,
dick. Body odor.
Body. Okay,
Body odor.
I got that.
Like, okay.
I feel like
You know
it
you
should
s-
be things that are not commonly fixable. Body
You'd be
odor,
surprised.
shower, and
Fucking
put on
shower,
You'd be
yeah.
surprised. You'd be surprised.
fucking shower.
Like, used to be this one girl in high school. Like,
a third nipple would be weird.
a nubbin.
that's
yeah, but the
just-
weekend has one.
Does he?
Oh no, he has no nipples. That's right. Never mind.
The Weekend has no nipples.
That's what I've heard.
Bro, what?
Is this some like Kyle XY with no
Nah.
belly button
All
type
right, There's a
shit?
computer in front of me. Hold on a second.
Okay, that
Crazy.
that and the story that I told you about that Bruno Mars was caught in like on the beach of California surfing naked high off of cocaine.
That sounds like fun though.
I wanted to see if those are like
I want to
two,
do coke.
like sources.
Singer of the Weekend admits he has no nipples.
Okay.
Did he get them like surgically removed or something?
Is he like a black Ken doll?
No, the
Like,
same.
is he,
I
does
would
he not
imagine.
have like parts down
No,
there? He's
I
just
would-
smooth all around.
No penis. He's smooth.
Yeah, he's just smooth all
No, no, no.
around.
Oh, I know.
I would imagine the same way you would
Being
end up
cross-eyed.
with.
Yeah.
Well, you would end up with 3 nipples. You could also end up with no nipples.
Yeah, no,
I
I
suppose
can't.
you're right.
Or a receding
A growth, but no growth.
hairline.
I
Like you
don't know.
have to just cut it.
Yeah.
Just cut
I've
it.
never understood that. Like some actors they can rock the crown because it's part of their personality.
Yeah.
Like the
It suits
dude
the
from The
character.
Office and I forget this guy's name. That's
Oh.
also like there's only like a handful of them that have to do it because that's like their if they were to shave off the crown they probably lose work
Yeah.
because that's and they'll cast the other guy I'm thinking about they always cast as like the manager of a restaurant or something because he fits like that criteria
Okay.
like waiting
Oh.
that guy the manager and that yeah
I think I know who you're talking
they
about.
cast him always as like a manager or something
Yeah.
yeah.
Same thing as the other guy from Dodgeball that he was in the movie recently that we saw. It's like L's for love.
Yeah.
Is they wearing
yeah.
glasses like
Yeah.
just their look fills them in already like into a certain character.
Yeah, they're got typecast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, body odor doesn't count. We already said.
I don't know.
To you?
To
Well,
me,
no, because we're
only
talking about
because
something physical that like they can't really like change, like a mole or being
That's
cross-eyed.
not commonly altered. If
Yeah.
a bitch stank, okay, bitch shower. I'm still trying to fuck.
Really.
Or maybe
Okay,
next weekend after
okay,
a
okay.
shower.
I come across a girl and she's got a fucking mole with her hair out here, but guess what? She has a little controller in her pocket that she can move the mole around on her face.
Okay, that's not possible.
Come on, dude. What kind of movie is this?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all,
That's
there
not
was
possible.
Is that real?
a nun in that was a teacher.
That she was able
And I shit you not.
Mark,
I don't know if
what
maybe-
grade was this?
Yo, high school.
No.
Obviously,
Let-
I'm
just
fucking joking.
just let
It's
him go
not
ahead,
like
go
a
ahead.
real remote control, but
I was gonna say I was like
so like
Yeah.
throughout the years,
What does she know that we
it
don't?
appeared as if her mole
would move.
seemed to have been traveling throughout her face.
Maybe it was in a real mold, and maybe
Yeah,
she
it
would
was like
place it like a
No.
little like marking.
Okay,
to, like,
but that
hide
leads me into
something.
what I'm
Girls
saying.
do that.
So,
Fake freckles and
Yeah.
shit.
so I thank you,
I'm about to
thank
put that
you.
over here.
Talk about a mole. You see a mole? Okay, put
No.
put some makeup over that shit.
flip-
Body over, you put deodorant.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
oh,
it's
oh.
still
No,
there.
Hold on.
risen. I'm not talking about.
She's not about a mole.
I'm not
though.
talking about
No,
these
I'm
things.
very
I'm talking
much
about
aware.
A big-
risen. That if you put makeup on
People
top, it looks
still
like a
cover
ball of
Austin,
crud.
Yeah.
Austin Powers, mole, that kind of mole, like that, where it's too big,
Or
like you
warts.
can't.
I
That's
really
not
can't
a
do
that's not
warts.
a
Or
mole
some people,
wart.
like,
That
their
you have an
neck is, like,
infant growing on you.
Dirty or like
or connected to their
Yeah.
chin.
What?
So people have like, I think it's like a conditioner or something.
Oh,
But it's like
like-
dirty. Like it just looks dirty.
Like discoloration.
Yeah.
Bro, this is the best CBD I ever tasted in my life. That's all I don't know. It's really good. Feel the body relaxing as we speak.
Yeah, and this flavored water is
Oh.
amazing.
Oh.
That was the best.
Don't mind this tinted bottle either. That's just Coca-Cola.
French Coca-Cola.
French.
Get it right.
I think it's Dutch.
How dare you?
I'm just saying.
So,
Is it Dutch?
what, this?
I'm going by the name. I'm not
No,
going
I
by
think
words. Like,
it's Belgian style triple
Oh.
Fin du monde?
fin de moule.
Well, they speak French in Belgium. I don't even know the official language, but it's like a fucking mix of like languages.
Belgian style.
Belgium has the best chocolate.
Well, it's
Whoa, whoa.
actually
Don't throw
from
up.
Canada.
Don't throw up now.
Here, put your arms up. So
Poop.
yeah, within this month, within the month of March,
Okay.
Victoria left the child.
Okay, go.
Are you good?
No.
You want
have
water?
water, yeah.
I have water. Thank you.
This is now the second time Michelle has collapsed.
You
or
know what's funny?
died
This
or-
whole week I've been asking her, "Hey, do you want to smoke? Hey, do you want to smoke?" Right before like
She
go to
doesn't-
sleep
No
when
more
she
for me.
usually
She
does it.
doesn't need to. She's choking on liquids now.
On Wednesday, I'm like, you only smoke on the weekends now. She's like, no, I don't. I'm like, okay, bet. Come Saturday.
Drinking. Yeah. Hey, you guys. Or like when she comes in, she's like, I want to get a dick. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a dangerous night. When Michelle's tiny ass is coming in here, yo, I want to get full.
I want to get fucked up in here.
He meant like
Okay.
after high, like, hey Brian, I want to get full through. Like,
Okay.
okay.
So within the month of March, I've dreamt about me shitting myself twice. Separate dreams, separate nights.
Uh-huh.
I don't like where it's heading.
Baby, you're not gonna shit
Is it some
yourself.
foreshadowing?
I mean, maybe.
I'm
Like-
not, you know who's
I'm afraid to
Yo.
go to sleep sometimes, only because am I gonna have another dream of shitting myself,
Just put a pee-pee pad there.
or am I actually going to shit myself and those dreams were all hints?
No.
I think okay. I
You
think
might as well get it over with.
I think it
already had
works.
2, and they were both in pants, and they're both like this.
Are you in public or are you in bed?
They
Yeah.
both happened in public.
Okay, so maybe you're gonna shit
So-
yourself in public.
No,
Put
that
on
just
a diaper.
makes it scarier.
Or you're gonna experience someone shitting themselves in public and you need to assist.
I've witnessed that.
Or
I've
maybe.
witnessed somebody crossing the street in
I've-
front of me at a red light, drop their pants in the middle, take a shit, and make it across, still within the same lane.
It's like the movie Bridesmaids.
It
I
was
love that movie.
disgusting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's something you'll see in Orlando.
I think it would work the same way as I'm in my dream. I know I'm in my dream, but I'm gonna go use this bathroom in my dream, and then you wake up just in time to like choke your dick before you piss the bed, and run to the bathroom. Yeah. You ever imagine? Okay, let me put this in perspective for female listeners. Okay, imagine like, yeah, we have a direction to pee, whatever. Okay, like it's a certain pain, not a nerve, but it's like a certain pain when all the pressure of the piss is coming out full stop, and you go like this to like just not, because you know you're probably not gonna make it or whatever, bro. It's the same, kind of like what a hose would say it felt if when you bend it and you have the raw water running, like
Yeah.
that pressure. Sometimes you just gotta be like, I'm pissing the bed.
Never like that.
The math is just I'm not gonna.
Never
Yeah,
like
like
that.
Dude.
This is more like towards Brian and I guess the guys, but I want to know from the female's perspective. I don't
Okay.
have a vagina. I don't know if this is something that girls sometimes feel when they have to pee. But let's say you're on a road trip or you just haven't peed all fucking day, like for like 10 plus hours. When I go to pee,
Your bladder hurts.
no, I feel as if like my urethra, like the inside of my dick, is dry and crusty. And
I've
sometimes
never felt that.
and sometimes literally when the
What the
pee
fuck?
comes, it's like it's going through a drought.
Maybe you're dehydrated.
Or maybe
Nah,
it's
because
just
you'll
a
just
sharp
be drinking the whole
pain.
thing. I think it's just like
Alright, it's weird.
your skin dries up.
I've
Like
well,
I don't know.
I've
This
felt
is open. There's no scientists or doctors here to be like, you need to go see a doctor right now.
Not really.
No, I'm sure you're fine.
No, because I've
No, obviously. I'm just wondering, like, is that just something like maybe only I feel?
I've
Is that what I
never
think
felt
it
that in
is?
my life.
Like, really?
I've never
I felt
that.
like
In the sense of like when it's coming out, like it hurts until it's out.
Yeah,
I think it's because of
It's
what
hard
she
to
says.
read.
For example, like I probably won't have that issue, and
Yeah.
neither will she, because we bought the little, the
And I'm not
thermos
talking
or
about a
whatever.
urinary tract infection.
No.
Like
What you trying to say, dog?
no, I'm just trying to say I don't
It's
want
okay.
I don't
Sorry.
want someone to hear it
Don't
and be
listen.
like, oh, that's what it is, because it's like no, like
Okay, fine.
I know it's not.
So,
Syphilis.
damn.
I'm sorry, Michelle.
Can you imagine?
I should have told you something
Michelle, I've been meaning to tell you for years.
when
Can you
when our
imagine?
bodies
No, but mine
first
really
entered
hurts
each other.
when I hold it.
So
I actually
But the crust part, I'm not sure about that.
nah, well,
I was gonna say I
know
have
it is.
AIDS.
Is it visual crust
No,
or you feel
no, no,
like
no,
it's
no.
crust?
Good question.
feel.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
It just
not
hurts.
It's not
it
visible.
just hurts.
It's not
'cause
like
you held
it's not
it.
like I'm
Yeah.
peeing out like the Mojave Desert. Like
That's because you
All
probably
right.
contracted it to hold it in
That's
for
what I'm
so
thinking,
long.
yeah.
So now it's like reopening.
yeah,
You're not crusty,
exactly.
bro. You
But
could have some.
that okay. I was saying
Like a
that
rusty
that's how it
pipe.
feels. That's how it feels.
Damn.
Like a
Not-
rusty screwdriver.
Your
I would
dick is
say,
a-
look, I would.
All right, listen.
Your bladder.
Talking about rusty pipes, this makes me feel like I have rusty pipes now.
We're just
No.
messing.
No, it's okay. I don't take it in a bad way. I just
Okay,
find
a
it funny because
squeaky-
Wait, rusty
A
pipes,
squeaky door.
asshole pipes, or
WD-40 helps.
no,
it.
no, we're
Your
talking
pee
about
helps
pipes like
Your urethra.
penis hole, like urinary.
just drink more water, bro. Like it's
No,
Okay.
water
pee
solves a
more
lot of pissing
I
stuff.
Yeah.
drink
Just
water.
pee more
I drink
often.
water.
Yeah, drink
That's
water.
what I'm doing now. But
True.
the feeling of crustiness that I was referring to was
Yeah.
how
Now,
you were saying, like
where-
it's a feeling. It's not
Yeah.
like I'm pissing
Yeah.
literal
Physical, like
crust.
actual. Oh wow, I'm
It's
crusty.
not. It's not like the tip of my dick is crusty.
I
Like,
know.
No, it's
I
not.
mean, I don't know, but I would hope.
No, like
No, he does
it's
not.
not.
Michelle's
it's
like, I vouch.
not.
Yeah. I have evidence. I don't
I-
have a picture of his dick.
I don't want a picture of his dick.
No. I
Did
said
you post
I
the same
don't.
picture of that?
What?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Because I'm about
No,
What?
what I was gonna say is that.
What are
the-
you thinking?
what I was gonna
Showing
say.
his dick.
What I was
What?
gonna
No.
say was that where I thought you were going with this was like the piss that you take because you've been holding it, and then it feels like I don't know what's better, that feeling that you're letting go all that piss or like sex. That piss is like because you've been holding it, bro. Your kidneys are like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And then you go piss, and I'm not one to piss. I'm not the urinal guy that goes,
Okay.
or no, I don't do that. I literally piss it, but it's so good that you become that guy. You're like I can get shot right now and be like, I'm chilling. That was the best feeling ever. Because like it's so much built up tension, and there's actual
Yeah.
organs that are like
Yeah.
failing you because you're being an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro,
Okay.
insane.
3 most relieving like types of like I guess like situations that you'd like have to pee.
Defecation. Urination.
Urination. Defecation is more like
Shit.
Yeah, I know. That's both.
Okay.
Yeah, but he specified.
Um.
I think urine, no? Or?
No.
Yeah,
Or to piss, yeah.
urine,
It's to
urine,
piss.
urine.
I thought you said 3 different types of way of getting that.
Okay, no.
satisfactory.
So in the sense of like,
From pissing.
out of these, which is the most satisfactory to you? Like, is it
Oh,
maybe?
you're gonna give me 3.
Yeah. So
Oh.
is it like peeing after sex?
Okay.
Is it like peeing after like holding it for a really really long time?
Yes.
Or is it
Yeah.
peeing? The thing is that the last one could be 1 or 2. Or peeing like breaking the seal. Like you're drinking and you just go pee and like you've been holding it in. You're like 4 or 5 drinks in. And you're just like, okay, I'm gonna pee now.
I think that's more of an inconvenience because you know you're gonna go often after that.
Okay, yes, but there's a moment that you're there peeing, fluids coming out, and you're like, this is a transformative feeling. Like you get goosebumps, and you're just like, this was
Not
meant
for me.
to what?
Not for me. The
Yo,
holding
sometimes
it,
I'll just
bro,
get chills. It's like, oh, this.
I've
I
been
feel like a new person.
when I've come down from Tampa, Orlando. That like I'm on a stretch of road where just it's inconvenient
I
to
feel like
stop.
I'm the only one that tunes into my feelings when
Dude.
I pee.
Aww.
Or
no,
shit, probably.
the moment, dude, I'm in a truck stop that I've
Mm-hmm.
gone to many times in a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I get there and I'm just like, I do the look up, everything. I'm like you feel like your soul is somehow departing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
stop.
But
He
those
died
like
in a truck stop.
those seconds, like I have a feeling like you're drinking somewhere and you're like, yo, I really gotta fucking pee. You go pee. When you're sitting there and you're peeing to the urinal and your head is resting on the wall, you have a feeling of like utter grace. You don't have like, maybe I'm just really into like those feelings when I'm like
the ultimate. Okay,
sometimes
I
after
get
sex,
you.
sometimes
This
after
is
sex,
this
I'm
is-
sitting there like peeing. I was like,
That pee is kind of annoying. It takes a minute to come out.
there is
Yeah.
there
It's like
is
stuck,
one
it's like,
thing.
well,
I'm just like, oh, this
You have to
feels
kinda,
so
like,
leaving.
Come on, honey.
Give your tummy a little pat.
There's one thing I know for a fact. Maybe me and you have experienced it. Definitely not her. Maybe you too. You can participate.
Okay.
Okay. There's one feeling that I'm sure is like probably arguable with like coming and some of the greater feelings that a human being can feel. Okay.
Okay.
Having,
Pregnancy.
huh?
I was saying pregnancy, but I was just
No,
like,
not that. No. I'm talking about like where
Like,
you feel
that
where
would
you
make no
feel
sense.
you feel like a rush of like an ample amount of ecstasy and like euphoria come out of you. Okay.
okay.
When you know for a fact that what you're shitting out is too big for your asshole, okay, and you have to sit there and push and go through that pain, but when you let go of that shit, dude, it's one of those things where you're like, ooh, like the fact that what seemed to be a softball was coming out of me, and then the fact that your body's like, we got that done, breathe, and you're like, oh,
Yo,
I feel like that's
yes,
Bruh.
probably what labor.
that's crazy.
but that's
contractions.
Yeah.
that like, I don't think of it or look at it that or feel it that way. It's like a pimple.
Nah,
Like
bro.
you feel the pop, you feel the.
Nah, cause that's more. This is a more like whenever I've had a huge pimple on my forehead or my back or
Like-
whatever. It's kind of like a regional
Like
kind of
Yeah, but
satisfaction,
this is your asshole. You're putting force here.
Correct.
What's it finally like?
bruh.
Like that's the
No,
feeling
and it's
that I get.
yeah, but it's the one. It's the kind of shit session that you're doing that you're like, all right, it's stuck now, and I gotta try like different like. If I fold myself like this? Is it easier? Like you start like you're doing an exercise to get this motherfucker out. It's not like a regular like I'm a shit, I'm out, peace. No.
I always just go for the launcher.
You're probably dehydrated for that too.
No, because this is I
No, I'm okay.
in my 20s I can admit because now I don't eat the way I ate before. Like I used to eat for 3 of us.
Bomber.
Yeah, of course. I'm not throwing up off that. Isn't that a Prosecco party?
Prosecco gives me a headache.
Prosecco gives me the throw ups.
Really?
Yeah. Like once I have a bottle to myself.
Oh, you guys were drinking.
Yeah, last night.
It was like
I threw up. She came close.
Damn.
Guys, I like what you did yesterday because it was like a story. You guys took us.
I love you
You're
too.
like,
No, I
oh.
love you too.
I'm sure.
It was. It was cute.
Cheers.
I liked it.
Yeah, I think it's just us.
I'm not done off the poop, bro. You need to explain yourself.
Oh yeah, I mean, I saw, like, I'll
It's
let
up
this
there.
story continue,
It's
but
up there.
I'll bring my story out once you guys finish.
Oh God,
Hold on a second.
The
Oh
story.
fuck! Sorry, I was being a bitch. Oh. Sorry about that.
the story of the night.
It's okay. I was just talking, and then I saw Brian do a half shot, and I was like, oh Brian.
Like a quarter shot. I'm sorry.
I was like, Brian fucked up.
All right, hold on. So, let's keep the pleasure train going. Would you say, okay, and think before you speak, because I know some people are going to answer immediately.
I can't with him sometimes.
I'm not talking about you, though.
I'm one of those.
I just said in general. All right. So, coming. All right. Or a plate of you did the best, like your favorite meal, basically, like your last meal. And I'll explain my reason why.
Okay. I mean.
Oh, this is a question.
Too.
To everybody.
Oh, it's everybody. Oh well, I mean the question I
Looking at
wanted.
himself.
Oh, by the
'Cause
way,
this is a question
by
I
the
wanted.
way, I'm talking about
Question.
coming. I'm talking about coming once, not like back to back to back to back.
No,
just
okay,
once.
okay.
Yeah.
Because the plate of food is one
This is a
moment.
picture I wanted to pull up earlier.
Show him
Yeah, that's the one.
We were talking-
Yeah, well,
Your
like,
butt is really hairy.
Yeah.
yeah, it's its own continent down there.
Yeah.
Does it?
Sometimes
Never
I get
mind.
lost wiping.
All right.
That's
So no
terrifying.
for
Do
you.
your dingleberries
Terrifying.
That's
make
the
like
point.
dreads in there?
No,
Oh.
I wipe my butthole pretty clean, despite the hair.
Mark's
I
gonna
do
have-
not grow dingleberries.
Dingleberries are not something you grow.
I know, but they
It's
build
more like
up.
something
It's
you
a
adopt.
buildup of shit that's hanging from a
No,
hair.
it's a straggler from the group.
For anybody who might have this issue out in the world, there's a
That's happened.
there's a $10 to $20 item that you can buy at Home Depot. It looks like a hose, okay, and you attach it to like your
That's
existing
true.
toilet line, and you can
That's
wash
the
your
best
ass.
thing ever.
Guys,
then
Marc
dry up.
cleans his ass. I'm just.
No, he
Just
doesn't
go
even
to
ask.
Target,
No, just a little advice.
buy some wipies, and
Yeah.
wipe your damn ass.
Yeah, Miami.
Okay,
Toilet
it'll
paper.
do a much better job than toilet
Or just
paper.
shit in the shower.
Just
Yeah,
don't
that's
flush.
good too.
Just don't flush the wipey down the toilet.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
And if you have a
No, but-
removable shower head, just turn that bitch upside down and point it up your ass. It's better than putting the thing next to your toilet. Like,
Tell him,
if
Marc.
if any of you watching this YouTube video have blown eardrums,
I can
sue
demonstrate.
that man right
Yeah,
there.
I'm sorry.
Sue that man.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to prove a point.
Mark's yelling
That his
point.
booty's
You know
clean.
how people have to move back to project because sound waves. Mark's like, you guys are
Yeah,
wrong. Check this out.
last time I thought I was too close. Last time I thought I was too far.
Emo song.
The last one he was yelling, he was like, yeah, and another thing.
Yeah.
You know, I don't fucking like it. And now he's like, listen.
last time I thought I was too far. This time I'm like
It's true.
So hold on. So we're off again. So no.
biting you.
Okay, so but why do I have to choose?
Because
food is
because what I'm trying to say
like,
it was
its own
it was an
thing.
old statement that I make and I still believe to this day. Okay.
Okay.
The statement that I'm about to make, try and think about
Uh-huh.
it. Yes, coming once, amazing feeling, perfect. Oh man, it was great. Babe. Oh my god, you're so
Okay,
sad. Whatever. Cool.
let's call it the cum, because it's
Yeah,
make it that
okay,
it's that
perfect.
one that you're
Perfect.
like
The final.
Perfect.
not the final, but you're
But
just
that's
like
what I'm
Let's go.
choosing.
Let's go with that. So
you
it'd be-
sit there, your
not
heart
the
rate's
final
up,
one.
you're out of breath.
Not the final
like,
one. Time out. Make it simple for everybody because we keep moving everywhere and yeah. Okay. So
the cum.
none. Yeah. Your best cum. Okay. The best
Okay.
one. Your best orgasm. Whatever.
Okay.
Now the argument that I'm about to make. Okay. You come. That's fine. If you get what's so funny? You're quiet this whole time and now you want to talk?
I can't laugh.
What the fuck?
And then you wonder why I don't talk. You're so annoying. Go.
You're just the mute. It's okay.
Okay.
You're the
Brian.
mute of the podcast.
Okay, Brian, go.
So, you come, that's fine, whatever. You get the shot out of the way. If you give me a bowl of lamb ragu,
Okay.
every spoonful to me is a cum. Like, the fact that it's the same consistency, the same, like, it's the same
Okay.
coming every time to me. A good plate of food or, like, a good meal. The best meal. Like, whatever your favorite thing, but whatever, if it's tacos, the best tacos on the planet.
Yeah. But so the whole thing is I have to choose between one, right? If I choose food, like,
Which one, in your opinion, would be better?
Oh.
I'm going based off of like repetition and the fact that each bite is gonna be just like the last. So like basically, so I'm equating it. If you want to do it, it would be like a plate full of orgasms, and you're like, bro,
Okay.
somewhere down the second to last bite, I'm gonna die from dehydration type shit.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah,
That's my
I
logic.
get-
Is like,
I get you.
I know it sounds dumb, and I did another one that was like going excessively fast in a car,
Okay.
like
I mean,
touching 180, 200
Oh my
miles an
gosh,
hour, and
that
actually
gives me
feeling that
anxiety.
Versus what?
coming.
Okay, to me that's a that one's
I'm not
a little
gonna-
bit easier. That one's a little bit easier for me to answer versus the food or coming.
Okay.
Only because, like, I can, like, eat, but I'm not like, oh my god, this food was, like, amazing. I don't have, like, a particular dish that, like, I can have on repeat. Yeah, lasagna probably, but
What I'm saying is, if like I said, tacos or burgers, it is hands down, okay. Like, there's no other burger on the planet. It's your favorite food, and it's like the rest of everything's handmade, handcrafted, the whole 9 yards.
nah.
It's
I'd
hard,
go
dude,
for the
because
cum.
food, like the thing is, food.
I'd go for the cum.
It's only one.
The
I know, but it's
cum.
only one, dude. Like,
It's complicated.
when I eat a meal, I'm like, all right, I took a bite of the burger. I'm like, damn, it feels delicious. And I'm like, in your mind, you're like, oh, I'm at the end. No. You can keep biting. There's more, bro. Like, just relive this shit again and
Yeah.
again and again and again. And the car for me is like a heroin like high. The
Yeah.
time that I did 160 miles an hour in a car, I was like,
I would
No,
say
it's
that.
nuts. I can't imagine 200. I can't imagine 250. I
Yeah.
can't, that's
That's a hard
That's
insane.
to answer.
And then
I can't choose.
Someone who rebuttals, I'm like, okay, the solid difference here is I control the 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I can keep going until the gas runs out or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's crazy about that, what I think about is that, okay, you're in a car. The car is what's going 160 miles per hour. You are an object sitting in that car going 0.
No,
That's
no, you're not. No, you're not.
You have momentum.
Yeah,
you have momentum, and you have potential
you're traveling
energy
in the vessel that's taking you 200 miles an hour.
You, it's the same thing when you're on the plane.
What?
When you're flying, the planes fly. I think it's like 400, 500. It's ridiculous.
If that's
mile per hour.
Mark.
But
Mark.
when you're walking down the aisle.
But no.
Yeah,
But listen to me. Listen to me for a second.
I can't talk about that.
I understand. Listen, I understand the plane one.
Uh-huh.
If what you're saying is true, there should be no seatbelts.
Okay. The reason why there are seatbelts is because
You're going 200 miles an hour. You are.
Always
okay.
With the car.
Okay.
The plane.
Have you heard of
Put your
the
seatbelt
tissue
on.
box myth that if you have a tissue box on your dashboard and you get into an accident, that tissue box can kill somebody?
Yeah.
You haven't heard of that?
No.
Okay. So Mythbusters did an episode on that, and they put a tissue box on the front. They did a few tests. They put one in the front, front windshield, and along the back.
Oh, wow.
And when they got into an accident,
Okay.
that tissue box did damage.
Oh, wow.
Why? Because it is a stationary object in the car. The dashboard,
That makes sense.
the
And
steering wheel, all that
yeah.
stuff is part of the car. You are not part of the car. You're in the car. But you can easily step out of that car and remove your mass, yourself, away from that object. So that's why I say when you are in a car, you as an object, as a moving mass, you're in an object that's moving. You're in an airplane when you're going down the aisle,
Right.
and let's say you run down the aisle, you're only going as fast as you're running. The object that you're in is going X amount of
Yeah.
miles per hour.
That's true.
You're
Right.
not, if you run down the aisle, if you run in the same direction you're flying, you're not running 500 something miles per hour plus however fast you're running.
Correct. The only reason that I say that there is a difference is because, not that I've seen a live plane crash, but there's never 500 people or whatever, 30 something people, 100 people flying like darts going 600 miles an hour into the front of the plane or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. In a car, if you're telling me that the car itself, which I understand, is traveling at 200 plus miles an hour, that you are necessarily not traveling at that speed, but you can't. I'm not a scientist. I'm not whatever, and CBD is tricky. So, to me, obviously, it would take that object to stop a collision or whatever. Then, when you say 0, you shouldn't move.
Yes.
When that happens.
Okay, when I say 0, I mean as if you have you're not exerting energy that you are not moving in any direction.
Right.
I'm talking more like physics.
Yeah, that's
I
why
know.
you can walk on a bus, walk on the plane.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. But when you have the actual,
Want me to get it for you?
when you have the actual vessel acting as a projectile, because a plane could crash and there's just it's the same thing. If you were to slam a plane into a wall, since it's a tube of metals
Everything in there is gonna
it
keep going.
crumples, and what happens? if what you're saying is true, then it hits something and it hits something.
Yeah.
It shouldn't crumple because there's no speed. So all the people that are in there, seats, everything's going forward.
Exactly.
Which it takes an initial stop for you to become the movement. But at the end, the control of it is maybe I wouldn't say 0 in that sense because I would think of my right foot. I don't have to go 200. I can go 0 if I want to.
Yeah.
So the car at that point is not. So there's no. To me, there's no 0 because something happens. I become a 70 mile per hour projectile without something restraining me.
Exactly.
Correct. But
the reason why
I
I'm
love how we
saying
went from shit to a physics lesson.
yeah. Okay. Yo. I love physics.
This is the most random podcast
So-
in the world.
I got I passed physics, chemistry, like all like physical science,
Those were hard.
flying colors. I love it. But that's what I'm saying. So if you get into a collision, you're traveling on this bottle cap, and you hit a wall, and you are ejected through the front windshield, right? And exactly, you're correct. But this is why you are at 0, because you weren't moving if it wasn't for you being in that car. So
But that's
you hit a median and you go flying out the window. You at that point are you have that kinetic energy and that potential energy, and it's transfer, and then you are going 70 miles per hour across 5 lanes on the Palmetto, like
per hour.
per hour.
70 miles per hour. I like it.
Per
Because
hour.
now
Hour.
I don't need an hour right now.
75
I'm going 70 miles
miles.
now.
And there are
Per
how many oh no, that's minutes a year. No.
I'm glad you opened the door
So hold on.
and closed it
On
yourself.
herself.
She was like, "Eh?" No.
She was like, "Yeah, I get you don't not right now. Not a good time." All right.
She got the like those double doors that it's like a metal gate. She got to the first one and just couldn't find the right key for the second. Was like, you know what? I'm just gonna close it
It's all right.
and give up.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
try
all right.
again tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I feel that for your theory of 0 movement, you would need to actually get out of the car and stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once you've decided to enter a vehicle that you know the speed of and you whatever,
Yeah.
like,
Okay, you just lost so many of your lady listeners with that spiel.
oh no, you be
Nah,
surprised. There's gonna
I'm
go.
just kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Our
more
our
people
Polish
tune
listeners
in.
are gonna be like, "No, hold on." a
Yeah,
second, bro.
you know for sure someone's
These guys are stupid.
they're gonna be like,
And I want to go 70 miles per hour as well.
the techni- some
That's
dude's
what
gonna
matters.
comment with like
That's what matters.
a tie and these glasses,
hours.
and you're just gonna hear. Tick, tick, it's
Oh,
big.
man.
The correct calculations for the math you're trying to do of this formula is going to be actually. You guys are wrong. You guys
This
are
is-
all wrong, and it just turns into this whole fucking like.
This is still Marc on Adderall, by the way.
Hey, listen, I was trying to be really close, but talk
Let me
a
explain
little
to you
bit
what the
lower.
composite materials you need to make this foam right here. Hold on a second.
I haven't smoked in a week. I think, yeah. So now I'm like,
And the last time you smoked for that was a week too.
yeah. So I'm all super.
Damn, it's catching on,
It's
bro.
okay.
CSI Mark Anthony.
Yeah,
Dun,
right?
dun, dun.
He's just like correcting me.
You got anything? No?
I think
At
it's,
all?
I think it's time for your poop
You just
story.
want to... Okay.
I think it's time for this poop
Oh
story.
man,
Episode 2.
Lucy, don't do it.
The Mute Podcast.
She sees it. Lucy wants to jump onto the GoPro.
Yeah, I hope not.
She was eyeing it. She was like, can I get up this tripod leg?
What about a couple rounds of Who Would You Rather?
Okay.
Oh, I'm down to play Who Would You Rather.
You ready?
All right, hold on. Let me
Let's
say
play
this story.
Who Would
Let me
You
say
Rather.
this story.
Go,
Let me
go,
say
go.
this story.
Wait, the poo story?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it out of the way. I got some.
All right. Cool. For policy technical terms, how should I release
In the first 48.
in the dun,
bed
dun,
shitter.
dun. All right. So I had an ex that shat my bed.
Okay.
And
No.
she was
I hope she's
asleep.
listening.
Can you imagine if she is?
Me too. I mean,
Or eventually
honestly,
hears
I
it.
love that shit.
like I just hope if she.
But Taito has
Okay, Melissa, if you're hearing this, just know you should really be aware of your butthole. All I'm saying.
Yo.
I'm saying, if you know me, you know who my ex is. Like,
all we need is like the...
Ew! I can't believe I had to hear her name.
Yeah,
hate
I
when
almost-
they say the name.
I almost vomited
Fuck
too.
that bitch.
Oh,
Well,
Melissa.
dude.
Melissa.
Alright, we're just making it worse. So she shot.
If you're listening,
She shot my bed. I was at work
Melissa.
Maybe she was
And-
into it.
If you're listening to
and
S&M, but
what bed
shit
shitting?
and shit.
Bed shitting.
this, hey, maybe
Keep it
she
in your
had that
pants.
fetish.
I'm pretty sure people have a fetish for keeping
Well,
it in
guess
their
what?
pants.
She's your ex for a reason. On to bigger and better
Yeah.
things. Now she's busy shitting in someone else's bed.
I hope so.
I hope not.
I hope not.
On the
That's
weekend,
guy.
she
I
goes
mean-
full
You have to
time.
be. You have to be a really disorganized
To
person
shit
not
on
to
it.
not handle something like that
Revenge.
for years.
Dude, like,
Like you can't.
That's like the dude like in high school, the one guy you knew in the locker room that like always had the same toe fungus. You're like, dude,
No,
it's been years now. Like, come on.
like the only thing I can relate it to is like you're with that friend that is like had way too much to drink, and they're like, "Yo, don't throw up on me, don't throw up on me."
Yeah. some
What's the
people-
first thing that
drunk
they do?
shitters.
You're in the car. They're in the car, and they have the window seat, and you just say, "I'm gonna throw up." They don't look the other way. They look right at you. He's like, "I'm purposely gonna look at you, tell you I'm gonna throw up right at you."
Yep.
It's kind of that same feeling that I got, and you just sit there and you're just like,
That's a terrible.
like
feeling.
that's an like eternal middle finger to the face.
That's
Like that's like nah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, no.
apologies.
You know what's funny?
Like okay, I accept the apology. Like that's just no.
What's
dude.
funny is like, I think she showed me a video of like someone, like a couple or a TikTok, whatever, and it was the husband, I guess, was sleeping or whatever.
I think I sent this to
and
you.
The chick got like syrup or whatever and pretended it was like shit.
I
And
sent
then
this
literally
to
like got
you.
her come through and she sneezed or whatever and it got all over him, and he was like, "Oh no, and she's like, "What if?" And I'm like, "Don't even think about it. Let's just start there. That's not something like I'd rather you punch me in the mouth than pretend shit on me.
Yeah,
Nah,
straight up.
nah. I see most of the TikTok shit, like the couples that do pranks on each other, and I'm like, bro, just there's so many other things. Like I'd rather you say, "Listen, I just want to slap your chest." I'm like, all right, as hard as you can.
Like okay, look.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
That's too much.
You guys are sleeping together. And let's say, okay, you're awake. You can kind of sense that this person, you know, their stomach wasn't doing too well the day before or something like that. Like you're aware of that this person isn't doing okay.
Right.
And okay, so you're in bed. It's something that you'd kind of like be on the lookout for.
Right.
If let's say you're spooning her and you start to feel like, yo, my dick is wet. Like you're wearing underwear, like she's wearing pants and shit. The moment you feel wetness, what do? Cause I'm like, yo, get your ass up, get yourself to a bathroom.
Like
Like
I
right
hate
now.
pissing or
Like,
moisture.
like no, in the sense like no, in
No,
the
no,
sense
just
of
peeing,
if
peeing.
if I'm with someone
Right.
and let's say they're sick or like you know they
I
have a
would
stomach
just-
virus or something like
Aw.
it was
would
something
camp
I would
out
be
on the
like yo like go.
Yeah.
But if it's just something that
I'd
you're
have to
just
pack
like
my bags and leave. If that were to God forbid happen
Oh,
to
that
me.
noise.
it's like
I pray to God that never happens to me.
No, like see, like if I think in couples, there's maybe depending on the range or whatever, in the patients, there's probably like a handful of those in that lifetime of the couple, like
yeah
because sometimes it's accidental, bro. Like you know, like look,
okay, but then what do you like throwing up?
I did it this morning.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think he'd. I don't know.
you'd much rather throw up in front of your partner than drop your pants and
Yeah.
Paint
I've
some
thrown up
walls.
like this.
Well, no,
Yeah.
look. So I'll give you an example. Okay.
I've thrown up in front of
there she
you.
comes.
Hmm?
Oh, there she goes.
I've thrown up in front of you too.
So
Have
hold
I
on.
thrown up in front of you?
Yeah, for sure.
Probably.
About twice, maybe 3 times.
Yeah,
Yep.
probably.
Yep. And you witnessed me unconscious, basically,
Yeah.
and still talking to you in the car
Oh my god.
when you dropped me.
I
off
was
here.
just like, "You're good." You're like,
Like, yeah.
"Yeah."
I got this.
I'm like, "You want water?" You're like, "No, no,
Dude,
no." I got some
blackout
at
me
home.
apparently is like,
Super chill.
hello.
You were so
have
chill,
it
man.
together.
I'm just
Yeah, the window down. Brian was just
You
like,
knocked,
sleeping.
There's nobody there.
yeah, I just
Brian
sleeping.
was just looking out. Chill.
Mark could have been like, hey, how are you doing? I'm like, splendid.
You know what I want to try? I listened to this one podcast and they always advertise like this thing that you take like the day after drinking and it like helps you like not be hungover.
Yeah, I have like
I
the
want-
I
I
have the
wanna try
little
that.
powder IV thing.
Does it work?
Just
I haven't
drink
used them.
water. Just drink water or just
All
buy
the tools.
Pedialyte.
No, sorry. After a certain age,
Yo, you motherfucker.
like being hungover is fucking terrible.
It's bad. It's bad. Well,
It's terrible.
see, but I wouldn't count this morning's throw up as like a throw up.
Okay.
So like, yeah, I did, but it's not the type where you're like, okay, my teeth are now stained with stomach acid,
Yeah.
and I got to deal with this in the morning. No, I woke up and I was like,
Okay.
it was like a little boop. It wasn't a
That's
lot.
happening.
Yeah.
What's
But
happening?
what I hate is the back and forth, the conversation with your body. You're like, all right, we're gonna go to bed, and then it's like, all right, maybe 50-50, and then it's like, hey, we need to go, because this is happening.
T-0, bitch.
Yeah, no, yeah. I didn't have. I was like resting, and I literally just went.
Okay.
I was like, bro, on my arm, but I managed to get into the bathroom, literally in the bathroom, and it just on the walls, of the bathroom, whatever. And I finished, cleaned everything. I went to bed. That's it.
That's how you gotta like walk it off sometimes.
Yeah, it's just what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And then she's supportive because she's like, oh, I would have been there for. I'm not gonna wake you up. It's like 3 a.m. when I'm causing chaos in here.
All right, you shit your bed, you pay for it. Someone else shits your bed,
They pay for it.
they pay for it, or you pay for it.
It's just hard for me to shit a bed.
Yeah, dude.
Like it really
That
is
was my
difficult.
thing too.
It's difficult.
That was my thing
Pissing?
too.
Possibly.
No, Brian, that was my thing
Whatever.
too. Like,
Shitting the bed is
remember how I
nuts.
told you earlier? I was like, dude, like, how do you not? How is your asshole not like, hey,
No.
hey, you waking up in the middle of the night, or the middle of your nap?
No, I like
This-
nah.
nah.
middle of nah.
You waking up for like a brief seconds, and your asshole being like, hey, you have 10 seconds and counting to make it to your nearest toilet
Yeah.
before you explode through your asshole. Like,
Yeah,
go. And, like,
that's
if
tough.
you refuse that, or let's say you wake up with 3 seconds and you're like DEFCON 1, how you said.
Yeah. No.
Right?
That's
Dude,
tough.
if I am in bed, I am immediately getting out of bed and dropping a squat. Like, I will shit on the floor rather than shit in the bed.
My brother did that.
Yeah.
No, he did. No, but he was blacked out drunk. It was like
My
he,
brother
it wasn't.
shot the
But
bed
he
too.
didn't
Yeah,
shit the
But
bed.
it wasn't. Okay, first of
I
all,
know.
my
Did he shit the
my
couch?
my brother has a history of
I
like
pooped in the shower once.
like either urination,
I don't think I've ever pooped in the
like just
shower.
of like wild
Interesting.
urination stories or wild shitting stories.
Okay.
That's
I
my
mean,
brother.
It's going down anyway.
Like he just does.
It's
That's
going
what he
down.
does.
There was just a lot,
saying?
and a
Mine-
lot was being said that was really funny there,
Dude.
because I was listening to what you guys were saying, and then what you were
Yeah.
saying, I was like, "This is."
Yeah, it was too much to get out, so I just squatted in the shower,
Yeah.
closest to far away from the drain, so I don't clog that shit, and that's it.
Yeah.
Dude.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Like,
You gotta
this-
like make sure like.
Yeah, but
doesn't
it-
get
Oh my
anywhere.
god, can I tell you guys a poop story?
Don't
I
shit
My
the
dad-
bed. Don't shit the
Stories.
couch.
Yes.
No.
Don't shit the
way.
chair that you
It's just
work
hard-
in.
Like,
Like,
You have to.
Shit
Okay,
the
I would
shit
have.
the floor.
Dude, I would have to be
Guys,
be like.
she was gonna fucking say a poop
I haven't
story.
even finished my goddamn story from the beginning.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Fucking advocate for, let me speak and look at you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
So, I would think that you had to be very
Okay.
irresponsible. Like, you would have to go to sleep knowing that you're going to shit your pants and then just go to sleep and like, oh, that's the only way for me.
knowledge. When I close my eyes tonight
I'll
to
just
go to
text
sleep.
you.
No, like
I'm
the
going
feeling.
to
No,
shit.
the feeling that you have, like, yo, like, you know you have to shit. You go to the bathroom. But instead of doing
Yeah.
that, you go straight to bed. Like, that's probably the only possibility for me. For you to shit the
Yeah.
bed is nuts, bro.
My brother shut the bed when I was sleeping on it one time.
He was trying to shit on you.
No. So this was like a trip I took with my brother. He was probably 18 or
Oh,
like.
wait, hold on. She has a story to say.
That's right. Please go
No,
ahead.
you don't care. Go, Meech.
You serious?
Okay.
Dad's story, go.
My-
Brother's story.
So I went with my brother, I was like probably like 10. He was probably like 20. His girlfriend at the time, and her mom, and we went to like islands. So whatever, we like get to the park, spend the whole day, then go back to like the hotel. So we all shared a hotel room, and then my brother and sister-in-law or whatever, his girlfriend. Sorry,
Wait, they didn't sleep together?
they did, but they like went out and left me with her mom, and I felt so awkward, so fucking awkward, because I was like, oh, okay, hi, lady. That, you know, I don't really feel that comfortable with to like sleep with her. And then they got like super fucked up in like downtown like fucking Orlando or
The
whatever.
best.
Stop saying like.
Sorry, thank you. And came back super drunk. They were like, they said they didn't even remember like driving. Driving. It was bad. Anyway, he gets back. She goes to sleep with her mom. I like, you know, I sleep on the like with my brother, same bed.
Okay.
He like, I think puked and shat on the bed.
That's super dope.
And was too fucked up So you just like covered it with a towel
And went back to sleep.
and went back to sleep.
That's super dope.
It was terrible. Yeah. It was funny.
Ew.
I felt so bad for the person having to clean that bed. Can you imagine?
Bro.
You just like
I would have quit that day as a
I would quit life.
housekeeping. I would have
yeah.
quit.
No, done. Not cleaning this up.
Like, there's a brief moment, probably like 5 seconds when you lay on the bed when you get home from drinking.
Also, I'm probably a part of a either small or large community that believes that any scumbag in a public restroom that shits a paper and all and doesn't flush needs to go somewhere special.
100%.
And the special place is a glacier in the middle of the ocean, and there's no land
That's
whatsoever
disgusting.
around him
Straight
That-
up.
or her.
Fucking
Because I've heard
gross.
some of her stories that are insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Me-
Like it's
We're
all you gotta do is
all-
hold. Like in my office building, all you have to do is hold a button. I usually do it with my foot because it's gross. And that's it. You watch it go down. You make sure. If not, you flush again. No.
Yeah.
This guy just leaves it there for me to go. I'm like, why?
Beautiful.
Like why?
Yeah.
Why? It's
For
freaking.
real.
Listen, it's a Picasso. I've seen this design before, bro. I know. Trust me. I'm in the game.
Nothing
For
new.
real,
I'm in the
man.
poop art game, bro. Trust me. This is. It
Disgusting.
needs some work, but just flush.
Yeah, it's
God
so
damn it.
annoying. Or like when the seat, there's like fucking piss everywhere, and it's like okay.
Yeah.
Like
I've
a
never
drip
understood
can
that shit,
happen.
bro.
Like you like
Me neither.
no. It's
Nah.
okay.
I understand like a
Ridiculous.
miss to a one direction, depending on like if you're hard, that's a tricky situation.
Okay,
But
no,
the point
okay.
is you can clean that. You
If
don't have
I'm
to
hard,
like subject other people
I am
to look
planking across the toilet seat
Right.
just to get my dick to point into the water. And
I
just
showed
to
her- I-
drain the liquid out.
This is my brain after sex. Like, I came and I was like, "Come here, watch this." When I was like, "Look," she's like, "No, look, see." I'm like, "No," because I'm still hard. So it's, like, shh,
like drops. It's like such a steady stream.
and then it's like, shh, and you're like, "All right, put my underwear." No, there's still more. It's just choked up. You're like, "Fuck, bro." All right,
I quit.
awesome.
I quit.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
What were you gonna say about the
What's the what?
next topic?
I forgot.
Is there
You
Well-
still have your story?
Is there
Barbie
still
has
plates?
It's not funny anymore.
No, say it.
You can still say it.
But say it.
If it's shit related, it's funny.
No.
It actually
It's
it's
related.
it's special
It's
because
funny.
she doesn't have many, so she should share it. Share it.
Yeah.
What is it?
No.
Do
moment's
it.
Over.
Do it.
No.
Maybe the moment will come back. In
The
a
mama.
moment.
Maybe the mama will come
Sorry.
back.
Next topic.
No. Honestly, I forgot. I did think of something. But
I just always carry toilet paper.
I
Oh,
got baby,
yeah, fucking
bro. I
clean
got
after yourself.
mad baby wipes in the car, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
clean
fuck
after
around,
yourself.
bro.
Yeah, dude.
Like I understand
Oh.
that no everyone doesn't have a fucking bidet or hose.
No,
but
that's when you take CYA literally.
Yes.
Like cover your ass. Yeah. If you shit yourself, cover your ass.
I think
Oh, never mind.
we've come thus far in like the future that if you still believe that getting a dry piece of paper and cleaning your ass repeatedly until it's clean is clean, you have issues, bro. I'm sorry. There's way too much stuff now on the counters that, bro, I take my, maybe people make fun of me, but when I go to the public restroom, now that we have a million hand sanitizers, whatever, I take a spray to sanitize the seat. I wipe the seat down. I do my business.
Yep.
I got my wipies done.
We were gonna play Would You Rather.
That's what we
Dingleberries
did.
or
Oh my god. All right. A shot's worth of Dingleberries compiled,
uh-huh.
or man, this is gonna go really south really fast.
That's all right. Yeah.
Or
Or more than that. Dingleberries is pretty bad.
or no, this is bad. This is bad. This is gonna be bad for the females.
How bad?
Or a shot.
Think about
of,
bad.
Or a shot of period blood
we-
clots, like clumps, like
Blood clots?
yeah.
Period. I pick period.
How does it have to be
worth.
periods?
Shots
It's
worth.
just, it's like a blood clot? Wouldn't it just be a shot of blood at some point?
I think.
Or like clumpy
yeah.
blood? Ugh.
Well, it's clotty because it's like dried up and it's just like chunky.
I think blood is the right answer.
That's a lot. It's just
Is
too
it
much
the same
iron.
person's poop or different people?
I don't know. That's
Is
bad.
this mine or?
I would say.
My
Might be
poop?
yours.
I would
My
say-
fine
it'll
blood?
be yours.
I think
Yeah,
that's.
for the
I think
females,
that's.
it'll be
That's an
yours.
easy out for me because I already know what blood tastes like. It's just matte iron.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, somebody else could say
If,
that.
I said
If there are any sensitive ears out there, if this game keeps going, I
You
feel
should
like
have
it's
stopped.
it's gonna get bad quick.
If you have sensitive
trying to
ears,
think.
I would love to know how you came across this. Like, I just would love to know how you're hearing this right now.
And why you've
Like,
been invested thus
and
long.
why you've been listening. Please,
please.
I would love to know.
Write to us.
I think we would all be kind of curious.
I agree.
You still don't want to say your story?
No.
I'm trying to think something disgusting.
Hold on.
Because like you went pretty like
Fuck.
Deep so
deep,
soon.
like blood and poop. So I
can
guess
go
like,
anyway.
come from a shot of cum from different dudes, or
What?
a shot of pee from a bunch of different dudes or
Cum.
people.
I like cum. Cum tastes good.
Okay, first of all, I would like you to know that probably 1.5 dudes come probably fits in the shot glass. So guys, 1.5.
Okay, a glass.
Wait.
You're right.
Typical big
You're
dude
right.
shit. No, bro, you need one of these for my shit. Yeah, all right. Okay.
Whatever. No, that's actually a lot. I mean, not really.
That's
Yeah,
accurate.
it
What he
is.
said is accurate.
Michelle, I can fill
Okay.
that cup up.
Okay.
For real?
What if they just like
Damn.
take a bunch of different samples?
I love how
Fucking say
that
it.
camera.
Just like
She's basically breaking down a gangbang in a formal manner. She's like, well, if you get
Okay.
each individual
So wait,
male
okay.
semen.
Would you rather have
mix it.
a bukkake amount of cum that you have to drink, or
Piss?
Or the same thing but with
the same amount of just random
it'll
guys
probably look
piss?
like that.
Okay, so if we get 5 guys, they all come in a shot glass, they all piss in a
Yes.
shot
Let's
glass.
say
Which one you
8. Let's
pick?
say 8.
Oh, okay. 8. Which glass are you picking? Their cum or their piss? I pick... Actually, piss would be quicker. I might do
Yeah.
piss.
Yeah,
Same.
100%.
Cum
And-
is really
Comes intimate.
Urine would kind of have like
The texture from like
urine would
Okay.
kind of have like the same taste. Like it'll be the same taste. It just tastes worse. You don't know how
this-
all of that cum is going to taste mixed together.
Depending on what they ate for lunch.
Just
Not
thinking
good.
about that,
Not
I
good.
feel the gag starting to come to my throat.
Yeah, disgusting.
Either just to clear this up, like a little napkin or like a towel.
The
Or give me her towel. Give me the towel that's on the countertop there.
Yeah, it's probably me. It's not me.
No, it's me.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad.
So bad.
Oh, Lucy, here we go. Just a towel, I promise.
All right. Well, that was my one.
Oh.
You guys have to top that.
All right. Would you rather get a penis piercing,
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert,
Mm-hmm.
or would you rather get your asshole sewn shut?
Wait, what was the first one?
Definitely
Piercing.
the Prince Albert.
Oh,
But let's say
Sewing
like
yo.
let's say it goes
I
like
don't have
south.
that
Like Method Man?
Let's say you get it like real close to the stem, and you get like an infection,
Why
and
is
then
it
your
going
dick
really
goes
dark?
from being
Now you're
borderline.
just adding shit up.
Well, because I was hoping that
Prince
the concept,
Albert was in a
like-
car wreck. And it was
Five.
close to fatal. You're like, God damn, son.
5 piercings
I tried
in the
setting
tip
that
of your
one
Or
dick.
how about
But,
just the Prince Albert or one on your nuts? Not asshole close shut, but you're gonna
Yeah.
die.
No, it's just think of sewing. Like, at least the Prince Albert is a one-shot deal, and like that's it. The sewing's like 1, 2.
Or the industrial like
Yeah.
Steve-O.
Yo.
Like Steve-O.
But like let's say every time you pissed, it was like,
Hellfire.
yeah, it was like you are pissing lava.
That's dope.
Imagine what
Why are
that
you
was.
making the Prince Albert seem like the worst option? When at the top of this, I was like, yeah, it's just a. All right.
Because you gotta think about it in the worst sense.
He's like, it's infected. It's a 3rd-generation rust.
Because
on
it's
that
a
Prince
would you
Albert.
How are you
rather. It's a
supposed to
would
poop?
you rather. Well, you can still.
Or
Poop through,
you could
like-
have just said that the Prince Albert, the rod you're gonna get, was pre-owned.
Rusty, you found that on the street.
Not rusty, just knowing that someone else's dick was pierced.
Oh,
with it.
damn.
Oh my god,
That's enough.
wait.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Okay, I have a good question.
You'll be like, nah, fuck that.
What's
Kill
the
me.
question?
Which movie would you rather make your reality? Saw the first one or the Human Centipede?
Oh
Wait,
my
like,
God.
what do you mean reality?
Like that would be like that's your life. Like that's what you're living. Like it's not just you starring in the movie. It's as if it was real and you have to do it.
That's a hard one. I think.
I would
Wait.
do Saw because there's a chance to live. Like if you win.
Dude, it's so.
That's true, but that like
And
what
Saw
if
is my favorite movies.
we watched it,
Yeah.
we fell asleep.
Well, you fell asleep.
Mark couldn't sleep after that.
No, the thing is, like,
You're my favorite.
when we sit there and watch something, 5 minutes in, from Michelle.
Same.
So she'll be like, "Oh,
We-
pick something."
I think it's fair to say now, in the more depth that we go into this relationship, that we can say that we fall asleep equal amount of times on the sofa.
I usually no.
Come on.
For
So
Okay,
which
hold
one
on.
you guys
I feel
pick?
like we can kind of attest to that because there are some
Yeah.
nights that Bryan, the moment he sits down
Yeah.
and puts his arm there, and you're on his,
Yeah, that's it. Or vice
and there's
versa.
some, yeah, and there's last time you literally turned to him and you were out.
Yep. I said bye to them, and you got mad at me for getting up.
No, Michelle goes to me. She goes, "Look at Bryan," and this was you, Bryan.
Yeah, I know, for sure. For sure. Hey, man, you want 12 hours out of me?
It's okay. No.
Pick a reality.
I was
Okay,
just-
I think
was
so
like-
because
I
at
was
first I was
so-
like the Human Centipede just because
Not the
I
Human
don't know
Centipede.
what I would have to do or go through. You know, at least with the Human Centipede, I know what's gonna happen. With Saw, it's like I have no idea. Like it could be really fucking bad.
Yeah.
So originally I was gonna say that one,
It'll-
but you're right. Like that one's like you're doomed.
No,
With
yeah,
Saw, there's
everybody in the Human
possibility.
Centipede loses. Like,
It'll-
you're fucked.
The Saw
No.
situation for you, I swear, will be something similar to like, it'll be a cattle prod on fire, but the logo just says like, and it's just burning you. And you're like, no, but it just says it's like.
Oh my god! I
I was gonna say knives.
I think
but
I'd
that-
do Saw
Okay.
too.
Same.
Saw 7.
Because then, what if you're like that middle person? Like,
But that's what I'm saying. In
I was
Saw,
gonna say-
there's someone that survives.
yeah,
See, yeah, but I was gonna say Human Centipede, but I'm the first one. I'm not eating ass. They're eating me.
Your ass is still stitched open.
No, I get it, but like, there's just someone. It would be like if you're a fan
yeah,
eating ass,
yeah,
it'd be the
yeah.
ideal
Yeah.
situation.
But aren't they still forced fed shit to
Yeah.
eat? Yeah, so
I
you're
don't-
still eating
I stopped
shit.
at, I stopped
regardless.
at like
They're
I
still
stopped at like a
forced-fed
quarter
shit.
of the movie,
Or I
bro.
think like dog food or something. Something really
I
weird.
think I
so that it
purposely
keeps the shit
saw
going.
like the first
Oh
5
my
minutes.
God.
Saw was one of those movies. I went to
Yeah,
like,
bro.
all right, where's the
I
50-minute
love those
mark?
movies.
All right, this is about halfway. All right, what are like the last
They, like,
5 minutes?
traumatize me.
All right,
I'm
this is for
traumatized.
sure not gonna watch this.
Or when the person dies and now they're just their mouth is sewn to your ass and they're like dead weight there.
No.
How about that?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's so terrifying.
I literally saw the whole situation and I was like, nah, it's not something. Like the Saw ones, at least you're like, oh, I'm one of the very few people. When Saw 1 came out in the theater, that stood up and I was like, this guy's smart.
Yeah.
You
He's
can't be dumb and
diabolical.
pull this stuff off.
He's
Like
awesome.
he's smart.
That's true.
Yeah, I would definitely say
love
so.
That's crazy, bro. Like, and you think about the situations, you're like, or like the precision of some of the stuff, where like your reach is this.
Yeah.
No matter how much you want to stretch and dislocate shoulders, whatever, you can't go any further than that.
Yeah.
And the key to your freedom is like there,
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
bro. And you have to like run your arm through glass, and you're like, oh, I got the key. And then when you go like this, you can't because
Yeah.
there's no swivel. It's basically just the same glass cutting your hand, bro.
Ew. Or
Nuts.
the acid one with the key. Get the key. But it's like acid.
Battery acid, yeah.
It's just fire. I love those movies.
It's just nuts.
Oh my God.
Nuts.
Are you okay, Meech? You
Would
want to watch a happy
would
movie?
you?
Oh no,
I
she'll
probably
be
need to.
you'll be screwed.
I know.
Or like
You'll
the
be
one where he
screwed.
sews the key inside of you, so you have
Yeah.
to pull it out in order to
Oh, like it's
escape.
fish hooks, yeah. And you gotta pull it out.
Ew, or the really my favorite ones where he puts the contraption on your head to break your jaw.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's stop.
Yeah.
I'm
See?
traumatized.
Those shits are awesome.
But I will say,
I'm
out of that
traumatized.
whole saga, I respect the shit out of the first one.
Yeah.
That was nuts, bro. Like I had no idea. Period.
It
That's
reminds
how,
me.
and it's simple. Nothing crazy.
It reminds me of that scene in Batman. Is it Batman that the guy like they receive him into the jail cell, and he's like, "Oh, my stomach, my stomach, my stomach."
Oh, it's a
And
cell
then
phone.
he falls, and he's like,
It's a
all,
bomb,
like,
yeah.
Stitched, and it's like a cell phone. He's like, "Why are you getting a call?"
Yeah,
And you see like the phone lighting up under the skin.
yeah.
Dude just blows
Ew,
up.
that's like the part
That
of the
reminded
mummy
me
where
a
the,
lot of
where the
that.
bugs crawl under her skin.
The
I
Beatles.
hated that part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
similar
yeah.
to that.
Gross.
We
No, but
watched
Saw-
that movie,
but-
too.
It's Saw 1 to Saw 1 to me is because it's a mindfuck film.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I think I know what's going on, and at
have
the
you
end you're like,
seen
what
Suspiria?
the fuck? Huh?
Suspiria?
I think you told me about this.
Yeah,
or maybe
you
I
gotta
watched
watch
it,
it.
but
He loves that movie.
Yo, that movie will. You'll be sitting there and you'll be like, oh my. There's a scene. I'm not gonna tell you. Yes, I'm not gonna tell
it.
you, like, why this is happening to her.
mm-hmm.
But she's basically like folding, like, into herself.
Ew.
But like,
She is a T-shirt on laundry day.
if you were literally to grab a human skeleton and try to like invert it in every point, that's
Where is this movie?
Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon Prime. That's where we saw it,
Yeah.
dude.
Down.
Tomorrow?
And
Tonight?
once you
Alright, got it.
see, and once you
Alright.
once you start watching it and you get to understand like what's happening,
Yeah.
you'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's one of those, and it's actually a remake because I think the original was like 1980s or something like that, or 1980s. It was like, or it might be earlier. It was an older
That's
movie
usually- that's
that
usually
they
how it
that they
works.
remade it. Yeah,
Can
but
we
it's
agree that
good.
It was an
Carrie
Italian
was one of
movie.
the worst fucking horror movies ever made?
Carrie?
I haven't seen the original or the new one, but I like know like I've seen I like know what it's about a little bit.
So retarded.
Old movie?
Yeah. That's
Like how old?
I think like 60s.
Oh well, yeah. Obviously, you have to understand at that time like that was some terrorizing shit.
0 to 5
Frankenstein,
stars.
black and white, was the most terrifying thing anybody saw
Yeah.
on a TV. Period.
Can you imagine that, a life without a TV?
0 to 5 stars. Sharknado.
I've never seen
that.
Mm-mm.
So that's an automatic 0 star.
Probably not.
You know what
good.
movie was scary? The Meters Deep one, the new one that came
I'm not
out?
saying that it was
But-
scary.
I don't know.
I'm just
what
saying
it is.
because it fucking sucked.
Oh, I don't know, but I've never seen it.
I think
Never
it's
seen
what
it.
you
That's
know. What
my
it,
opinion.
you know what it is to me. I think it
Word.
falls into that like niche criteria
yeah.
of movies played on mute at a brewery.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like
I
you know how
would
there's
wanna
like
watch that
elevator
actually.
music, like background music, like it's like a background movie. Like
Yeah, I get that.
everybody
waiting room.
knows what movie it is, but no one's fucking seen it because it
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it's like any parody movie.
Yeah, so like
you know
we'll
what's
just
going on.
play this in the background. Everybody knows what it is, but we'll just pretend it's not there.
But some shitty movies are still entertaining because they're so
Eh,
bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So,
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
I had this talk with Sean. He was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Dude, okay." He goes, "Oh, I still can't believe you made us watch Cheech and Chong." I'm like, "That's a classic."
Yeah.
He's like, "Bro, really?" And I go, "Okay, so you can't watch Wayne's World, you can't watch Good Burger, you can't
Yeah.
watch Clerks, you can't watch Jane
Any
Silent
of that.
Bob, you can't like they all fall on Half Baked. These are all like they're not dumb movies, but they're just funny.
yeah.
It's like a funny film to watch."
Let me see. I feel like. Guys,
Which
I'm
is the
sorry.
one that we started watching yesterday. That
Super Troopers, can't watch that.
Super Troopers. That's the one.
I'm
I
like,
was
Sean, you
thinking
can't watch
about.
any of these things.
We watched. Remember
So that's what you're saying.
we watched this really bad one though with the girl that was like high all day, like the blonde girl. It's like Smiley or something.
Oh.
Smile. Basically, like you just like
that was a terrible ass movie. bro.
there's this girl. She's like baked the whole day, and like you just see the adventure she embarks on while trying to do shit while like extremely baked. And she ate like 12 like cupcakes.
Stop saying like.
Sorry, I hate myself. I fucking hate
No,
myself.
don't hate yourself. Just stop saying
I
like
hate
go.
it. It's just like I don't even think about it.
Love yourself and
Just
stop saying like
think
go.
about what you want.
Just think about the Saw situation, the cattle prod, or the brand. I'm sorry.
No,
the prod.
just think about having the word
I forgot what I was saying.
like burned right between your nose and upper lip.
I will say that
Like,
I saw
what?
I saw a film that's literally it was, I thought you were gonna say it was a blonde girl that wakes up like in a college dorm or whatever. She goes out to do her day and then she gets killed basically.
Oh, wow.
So basically she dies and you're thinking like, oh, funeral or whatever. No, it's her back in the bed again. So it's like a reset.
That's Russian something. It's on Netflix. The girl with like curly
Russian
hair.
doll?
Russian
The
doll.
blonde, it's like a blonde. I think
Russian
so.
doll.
And
I
then
like
like
red hair.
and then she finally on like
She
the
catches
on like
on.
the fifth or sixth one, she's like, all right, this is all right. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, all right, Mark. I knew
and
you were
it's
gonna
like
say
her
that.
birthday
Right.
or something like that.
She tries to like modify so she won't die.
Russian
Yeah,
doll.
it's a first concept I've seen, at least like that, and it was dope to me because it's like,
Can you imagine?
okay, no, I can't.
Would you? Have I asked this before? I
What?
may have asked this like outside of like the microphones. But would you like attend your own funeral?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've asked this like.
Oh, I went into
On
detail.
some
with this.
nights
Yeah,
and stuff
I went
like
to
that.
nasty
Yeah.
detail. Yeah, like, what? It's like guest list and a velvet rope with my shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I would attend my
Dude.
own funeral.
The amount of pettiness in there. I'm just watching from this. Like,
Yeah. But imagine doing a movie like that based around like that same concept of like Russian doll, but it's not like your birthday. Like you keep waking up like at your funeral.
that's terrible. Because at least
and then
at least the birthday. No, it's not the birthday. What was this? I don't think they specified. It was like a bud. It could be a bud day. Like,
Yeah.
you're going through your routine and then you die,
Yeah.
and then you just keep resetting. Like, oh, I get killed again, and you're like, oh shit, hold on, I could not get killed because I know if this happens again.
yeah.
Stop there.
We watched this movie not too long ago on Hulu called Palm Springs. Remember, it's like about the girl
Mm-hmm.
goes to like the fucking Joshua Tree to like or something like that, for her like sister's wedding day, and then she like realizes that she's like living this. No, something happens, and then she starts living the same day, like, and she spends like a ton of time like trying to figure out like an answer and like a solution, and
Yeah.
she finds it, and then she. Whatever.
Yeah, it was a movie that like a bunch of other like not a bunch of other people, but
Many
I think
people.
it's Adam
You're gonna
Sandberg.
have to-
Adam Sandberg
Yes.
that's the guy that's in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like you just keep waking up and like you're stuck in this like dream unless like you either you do something that put you into like this loop, or you do something to get you out of the loop that you're in. But
Yeah.
it was on the same thing, the same wedding and like the same event, like the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
51st Dates. No?
No, this one's
it's
called
new, it's a
Palm
new one.
Springs.
Palm Springs. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's on Hulu.
I was gonna say that because he did Click as well with the remote.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I
good.
like Click.
Click.
Click made me cry a lot the first time I watched it.
Really?
And that like part where he's holding what is it his daughter or something, or like or his daughter's holding him and he's like dying. He's already old. It's so heartbreaking because he just fast forwarded throughout his whole life.
That just makes you think of Mr. Nobody.
I haven't seen
that
that one, but
too.
I want to watch it.
Jared Leto. Young Jared Leto.
It's like he's the oldest man alive or something like that, right?
He is, don't quote me, he's like the oldest, like, mortal, like, person. He's the only person that didn't preserve, like, his mortality. So, like, obviously the future around him, like, advanced much faster, so everybody maintained their, like, look and their age, but he was the only one to just age, deteriorate, and get older. And he just refused. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
GQ
Really good movie.
has this really good what's it called, series in their YouTube channel, and they interview actors, and they just ask them about whatever like different questions. They interview them. It's really good. If you guys are into that stuff, I recommend. What?
I love how Michelle's talking really low and she's 2 square miles away from the mic. She's like,
I don't know. I felt awkward.
Speak in confidence.
Because you guys are looking at me like.
Yeah, because you're
I'm
talking.
only looking because I can't relate. I don't watch movies,
And
so
you're-
I'm trying to like just listen because.
No, I know, but they're just looking at me like. Ow.
you're talking.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
you're right.
You want us to be like,
staring intensely.
You're right. Okay.
no, we're supposed to be ill-mannered and go like this.
No,
Is
just
that
like
so?
really intense.
Yeah,
Does it say
so
41?
when you're talking, I want you to know I'm going to purposely give you my back, but I'm listening. Okay?
Sorry.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
No.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I have nothing to say now.
Oh God.
Yes. Did you now?
What's up?
What's going on, bro? This is James Perez of House of Zeros.
Yeah, we have our first guest
I'm
caller.
actually in the podcast.
Yeah, I'm actually
shit,
recording
that's
right now.
true.
So
That's great.
Yes. Philanthropist, bald guy.
Just be honest, Brian's
intelligente.
Brian's twin, Brian's doppelganger.
Also, yes, if you see him on the streets, if he were to remove his glasses or something like that, we will be twins, or we are twins. That is my doppelganger.
No, don't say that. Just say if you see Brian out in the streets or James, just approach him as if it's either one. Don't think it's one or the other.
Or both.
Or
if you
both.
can do both at the same time, it would be preferable.
Never assume.
How long it's gonna last? Like, is it gonna be a decade? Is it gonna be like 15 years?
What is?
How long are our similarities going to last?
Oh, I'm not growing my hair back, bro.
That's
I don't know if you heard the word around town.
That's all to you guys.
Yeah, exactly. So we got it, bro. It's all good.
All right.
I don't worry about those things. I let croquetas and coladas take care of that.
Hey, shouldn't Marc be studying?
No. He's been fried already. He's gonna study tomorrow again, I think.
Yeah, I have to sit there 9 to 6 tomorrow too.
Don't worry.
Doing it in person or online?
Don't worry, man. I gave him pizza. He's chilling.
James, it's Friday.
Is he doing his shit in person or online?
What?
Online.
Course.
Online, Chicho? What do you mean in person?
I don't know. Maybe you got like social distance tape.
Nah, it might be in. Yeah, it might be actually in person. I took mine in person, so maybe.
Yeah. See, I ain't that dumb after all.
No one said that, bro. You're an intelligent. Inteligente.
Sometimes.
Bueno,
Alright.
te dejo.
I'll let you get into it.
Dale, Chicho. All right, bro. Cuídate.
James.
Bye, guys.
Bye, James.
What else y'all motherfuckers want to talk about? Y'all got any more poop stories? Can I tell my story?
Yeah, go for it.
So I was going to an inspection and somewhere in Kylie, I can't really pinpoint it. And one knows obviously when you have to shit, or like the beginning of the feeling of you wanting to shit. And maybe the wise thing is to take care of that initially, but I just thought that having that feeling first and then purchasing a coffee to kind of attack that feeling and, break the foundation of that feeling to make things worse was a better choice. So I did that against my will. And by the way, I deserve this full stop because I'm an idiot. So whatever. Killing time, whatever. I'm ignoring the fact that I got to shit. I go close to the appointment. I'm maybe 5 minutes early, which most of the inspectors, whatever, usually get there on time. I had to tell the homeowner that I'm gonna go put gas or use the restroom or whatever. At this point, I was trying to drive a stick shift Golf while clenching my ass cheeks simultaneously.
Was your butthole dilating?
No, it was to the point where it's like the hot lava is gonna pour out, and there's no control over this.
I mean, you gave us your 3 DEFCONs last episode.
This was 0.5.
Oh, damn.
That's how bad this one was.
Okay.
If not 0,
Okay.
which
Damn.
die.
0.001.
Yeah, that exactly. There you go.
Okay,
So
damn.
I get to the Family Dollar, and I'm like, my ass cheeks are about to go numb from how hard I'm pressing, because I want to contain the mess.
Your
Right?
back's cramping up.
No, just I'm doing like this, it's like a penguin walk, but if the penguin had I don't know, like gestures of sorts. Just, I go into the bathroom, whatever. I go, dude. As soon as I get to like the door, it's just that's it. It's already. I already hit the underwear already.
Sometimes.
So
That's how it be.
I get to the toilet just in time to get I guess the second half. There's a recess.
Yeah.
Second half.
Intermission.
Oh, man.
Dude, threw out the underwear. All right. Caught some on the belt. Caught some on the backside of my jeans because I had them by my ankles, and it was just like jeans, underwear, toilet, floor. Everybody got some, right? So this is one of those bathrooms that's supposed to be a corporate bathroom, whatever, but they have soaps and stuff and whatever. They have paper towels.
Oh my god.
So all the stuff's there, the clean stuff, whatever. I haven't opened the door, and I'm pretty much butt ass naked.
Did they have a
right?
hand dryer at least?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a mess. So that happened. I think they did. So that happens. I open the door, and there's a lady there waiting for the bathroom, and she sees the situation.
Oh my
god. I'm in jeans, and I'm like, hey.
Oh,
I'm like, no, I'm not done. And I had to reach by her to get toilet paper that was there.
Oh, man.
Bro, I spent easily 15, 20 minutes in that bathroom. I got late to the appointment. My jeans aren't dry enough. They're still wet for me washing them by hand.
That's so stressful.
Okay?
That's
Right?
so fucking stressful.
To the point where I'm inside of my client's house, and I'm kind of walking them through like it's my house. I'm like, oh, let me show you the damages so they won't see my wet jeans. I'm like, bro, don't get me wrong. They didn't smell at all. Like I managed to clean them, but they're just wet. So it looks like I pissed my ass.
Yeah.
Like I pissed in my ass.
Oh my god. You sat somewhere that was wet.
And when I was in those situations, most people cry and make a huge deal. I laughed my ass off, and I called like 10 of my friends to tell them the story.
I'd laugh it off too, man.
You
Yeah.
handled it way better than
I
probably
can't.
would
Like,
have
what are you
handled it.
supposed to do? Like, what do
Yeah.
you cry? Why? Like, whatever. It
I
happens.
mean, it's so stressful. Like, I
It
can't imagine
happens.
fucking shitting myself, like, in a fucking dollar. And, like, always in those situations, everybody's fucking, like, trying to use the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, have you guys...
Yeah,
does
no,
that
yeah.
happen to
Yeah.
you?
When it's bad, yeah. There's you know.
Everybody and their mom.
In
are
situations
knocking.
like that, I'm just like, I'm gonna use you as a pawn right now. Like, you're not like, I'm not getting out of here unless you help me.
Yeah.
So go get me this. No.
Dude, she'll tell you like I'll go to the bathroom and she's like, "Real?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, it's not like when I drink coffee that it's like, "Yo,
Yeah,
blah." No.
yeah.
It's just like I get the urge and I'm like, I'm not taking no chances. Fuck that. Like I'm not doing the last minute shit anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think
Any
I'm over the.
comforts?
No, I can hold it. No, I can hold. I'm over those shits.
No,
Like,
that's it, bro.
yo, old man knocking on the back door. Yo,
Yeah.
I'm running. To the bathroom.
It depends on the pressure too. Like what
Like you can tell if it's
what
a nice
the turn's
knock.
coming with. Like
You
if
can
they're
tell-
packing heat.
You can tell if it's a polite
Yeah.
knock. You can tell if it's like a FedEx or UPS.
Might be a
Like,
SWAT
hey,
team.
we came to drop off your package. We'll be back a little bit later.
SWAT
Like
team.
those are the ones. Okay, yeah, 2-3 hours later on in your day, you're like 4.4 second 40-yard dash to the bathroom.
The worst situation there is like hot magma coming out of your ass. Because there's no control. You can clench all you want. It's gonna go north and south. It's coming out. Sorry. Like it's just
Fucking awful. That's
You know what I hate that is equivalent, but you feel in a different way?
what?
Throwing up. Like sometimes you throw up and it's just
you
liquid,
can't contain it.
and then sometimes you throw up and it's fucking chunky.
This might be one of those like stoner moments. I would wonder at what velocity vomit like projects. Just because
Well, it's force.
I know, but at what
Like how hard someone could force vomit out.
like if you can add, I don't think you can add a miles per hour to that, but I might be wrong because I've never
You can.
maybe
I mean, I think for sneezes it's like 14 miles per hour or something like
a
that.
sneeze. Like
Sneeze.
the really.
Yeah.
Let me see,
Sneezing.
bro. Hold on.
Yeah.
We're almost at the end
That's
of this.
a
Hold on
really
a
good
second.
feeling too.
I remember like learning about that like 7th, 8th grade in science class, and they said the speed of like particles when you sneeze that comes out of your nose, if it's not, it's something with the 4. If it's not 14, might be 40.
I'm glad that
Hold
I'm not the like Google's not like, oh, we've never seen this before.
I need to make
Someone
it up
else
for
is like,
myself.
yes, me too. How fast in miles per hour your bodily functions move?
Okay, worst kind of bathrooms to have to poop in public.
Porta potties at a festival.
That's true. 100%. Because
Regardless.
everything is just there.
Like
It's
porta
disgusting.
potties at a festival.
Yeah, hands down.
Like
Your vomit races out at 42 miles an hour.
No wonder it's like a.
42
my
miles an hour.
God, and how? Okay, if you
That's
can
crazy.
throw up at that speed,
How does your stomach
Imagine-
do that?
That's why you can't like contain it when you go. You just
Yeah.
your lips really.
no wonder you. I'm not gonna say it.
Hold on,
You
hold
can
on.
say it.
Go
No
go
wonder
go.
That's
you. No wonder
story.
you couldn't keep it in your hands
Don't,
because it was.
shut up, don't say that part.
Men ejaculate up to 28 miles an hour.
Good damn. Well, that makes sense.
doesn't
That makes the
sense.
whole hitting the
And, like,
television game
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's just like hits you.
Better shoot farther than you.
I don't know.
That's
why.
actually a sick fucking
Oh.
Okay.
game. Place your bets. Place your bets.
She is so fucking.
I was gonna say
cute.
something.
It's the world's first men's international
Oh, if you
ejaculation Olympics.
Oh my
if
God,
you
no.
can throw up
I'm sure
At-
people would tune in though.
at 42 miles per hour, how fast can you
Yo.
shit?
Oh no, hold on, let me get through this.
Oh god,
Not
Coughs
that fast.
coughs travel at over 50 miles an hour.
damn.
Okay, there's details, but not important right now because we're at the end of this. We think thoughts at 70 miles an hour. Obviously, a formula.
Okay. Yeah.
Sneezes may move up to 100 miles an hour.
Damn.
That's so crazy.
An eyeball moves between 17
40
and
was
117 miles an hour.
Damn.
You know you're about to feel pain at 170 miles an hour, but actually experience it at 4.
Makes sense.
I guess like gradual.
Adrenaline. Not like the moment of impact until like your body registers the pain, the impact, the damage, etc.
Neural impulses move through your body and brain at 250 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
See?
My mind is
Hey.
being blown.
Sorry. Deep shit we're getting into.
Facts. FACTS.
Farts can move at nearly 7 miles an hour.
Damn.
That makes sense because it's kind of slow,
Yeah.
you know. When it hits your better half, you're like,
Okay, yeah, but come on. Tell me how fast you shit. Don't tell me you shit at like 6 miles per hour, Brian.
oh, hold on, sorry. Blood flow. You want blood flow?
No. I want
Just
like
poop.
Normal people
Feces.
can chew. Food moves to your body. Urine. your
like
blood,
when you
farts,
got
man.
wet ass diarrhea. How like how
I got
fast
you.
can you push that out? Like
Poop.
vomit, you said
out.
42 miles per hour.
That's terrible.
It's got to be up there. It's got to be in the 50s.
I honestly believe
50
No.
miles an hour. Oh, but it depends on the poop though.
Okay, dude, Brian.
I'm talking about like when you're pissing out of your butt, like the
Yo,
diarrhea.
Yeah, like I'm talking about those situations that you walk into a bathroom and there's like, you know, like those like
this is my favorite.
markers when like little kids grow up and you see how much they've grown. You can do that with dots from a shit. Yeah, how much power was required to make that splash? That's what I want to know.
11 icky but interesting facts about poop.
That's a fun fact.
I mean, it's a pretty interesting fact
It is
because
an
it just
interesting
goes to
fact.
show
Oh,
you
man,
how
miles per hour.
like,
I never thought
powerful
about
your
that.
body actually could be when it needs to be.
Yeah.
In the sense of like you're throwing up. If it's gonna come out, it's gonna come out like a freight train.
Sorry.
Not
Yeah.
literally, but like for your body to process 42 miles an hour coming
But-
out of it.
The vomit question blew my mind because I never thought about that. But it's like.
Probably won't find that, but I understand what you're saying. 'Cause I can't. There's no one. I think I'll be the first one there. The Google one. Everybody else is like, how
Sorry.
fast does pee travel through your body?
What you are searching for, we could not find. We have found no search results.
Trending tomorrow would be a new challenge. So it's like me with a speedometer and you taking a shit.
Oh my god.
All right, Mark, push. Yeah, we keep getting errors, man. You gotta really push.
I keep getting negative speed. How is this possible?
You're going 5 miles an hour and the shit's going negative.
I need you to shit, not piss.
All right.
I
I think we're up.
think so too.
All right.
Bye.
So- Oh, God.
Deuces.
That
Once
bad
again,
idea
go
is
fuck
terrible.
yourself.
VPLP.
Vete pa' la pinga.
Vete pa' la pingazo.
Ay.
You dingleberries.
If you have dingleberries, make sure you wipe them after hearing this.
Yeah, come on, man.
This is your sign to go wipe your ass.
Wow.
Just be clean.
You guys got into some interesting topics.
We all